Okay, it's crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back at it again, guys. Today is a special day. I'm going to be dropping my next coin, my next pick on this channel. My first pick is Zen, 5-star crypto. Everybody knows about it, right? I've been in it since the beginning. I've been making X's. I've been making gains. Been in several bull markets. Been in several bear markets. I've got the experience. I've been wildly successful, and I want everybody to be wildly successful as well. First off, before I mention the coin, I want to mention a few things about like having a successful coin, right? You need to have a narrative, or you need to buy a coin within a narrative, I should say. Okay, so what do I mean by that? All right, in crypto, the coins that are the most successful fall within a narrative. It's always been that way. All right, you don't want to go outside of what has been successful in the past, right? That's when you enter the realm of being too risky, right? You don't want to be too risky in a sector that's already risky, right? This is crypto. Crypto's already risky, right? This is extremely risky, right? But you want to actually, reduce that risk, mitigate that risk with nice, informative research and following, tried and true success. So when it comes to something that's tried and true in the crypto markets is following a narrative plays. All right. So what do we mean? All right. Example, a narrative that's always been successful in crypto is layer one blockchains. Think Ethereum, think Cardano, think Solana, think Avalanche, think the list goes on, right? Any layer one blockchain is successful. It has been successful. People understand it. People know it. People know what it does. And people can easily see what they've done in the past, right? We can look back at Ethereum and say, oh, Ethereum did this many X's. It went up this much percent. Same thing with Solana. Same thing with Avalanche. Same thing with Cardano. And we can say maybe this new layer one might do the same thing, right? Another, narrative is layer twos. Layer 2 blockchains, you can think of Matic or Polygon, all right, and others, right? It makes Ethereum quicker, right? Ethereum gets clogged up, it gets expensive, and then we can use these layer 2s to help out the network, right? That's a narrative in it, in its own, right? What else? Another narrative. Let's talk about the last bull run. The last bull run was all NFTs and meme coins. Those are the two biggest narratives of the last bull market. Anybody who's in meme coins and NFTs made a lot of money in the last bull market. Okay, if you were in the right ones, but you could have been in any of them really if you're just in at the right time, right? And when I stress the right time, I need to stress that because this is important. You just can't get into the market whenever you want. You can't get into the market in the last month or the last 2 months of the bull market, and then expect that you're gonna make a lot of money. No, you make 1 or 2x, and then you're gonna go down 99%. Unfortunately, right? Most cryptos go down 99%, which is why I do not preach keeping any crypto outside of the bull run. Don't keep crypto outside of the bull run. Don't keep it into the bear run. Like that's ridiculous. You need to sell crypto. That's something I'm stressing on this channel. You need to sell crypto. You don't hold from bull run to bull run. The only crypto you're gonna hold from bull run to bull run is BTC and Ethereum. Those are the only tried and true ones. Those are the only ones that are kind of grandfathered in right now. We see ETFs and things about to come out with Bitcoin. It might happen with Ethereum as well, right? So those are the ones that you want to hold from bull run to bull run, right? But anything else, like, are you crazy? You're holding altcoins into the bear market? That's ridiculous. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. We need to sell during the bull, right? You'll get new altcoins for the next bull market. Don't worry, right? You sell during the bull, all right? Let me get back to my point. Narrative plays, okay? Last bull market, the narratives were meme coins and NFTs. We saw what happened with Dogecoin. We saw what happened with Elon Musk and what he did with Dogecoin, right? He sparked it off. You know what I'm saying? Like he sparked it off. Like trust me, I used to be, back in the 2017 bull run. That was two bull runs ago. Okay. I thought I was, better than the meme coin, right? But anybody who made money in the, last bull market, 2019, 2020, 2021, you were making hundreds of X's if you were in meme coins. Okay. If you were in NFT projects, you were making X's, right? So it's important to follow a narrative, find a narrative, and follow a narrative, right? You don't want that narrative to be too new, right? Like I said, sometimes when you find things that are too new, you could put yourself in an extra risky, area. And there's no need to be extra risky in a market that's already risky, right? Like crypto. So, for example, I'll give you an example of that. AI became a narrative this time around. Like, if you think back like 6 months ago or something like that, you've seen there was a big AI bubble, with the advent of ChatGPT. So when ChatGPT came out, that sparked an interest in AI. Okay, and you saw like a lot of AI cryptos start to blow. That was this bull run. All right, this bear run actually. Yeah, that happened during the bear market. So actually, AI might be a nice narrative to get into for this coming bull market. Now, I was in some AI coins way back when. All right, I had what was the name back in 2017, 2018? I had like this coin called Deep Brain Chain or whatever. That was an AI coin. I also got into Fetch AI back in 2019 when it came out. I believe during the ICO on the Binance. IDO actually on Binance. That was 2019, yeah. And Fetch AI is starting to do good because the AI narrative is starting to come into like become a thing with the advent of ChatGPT. It wasn't the case when I bought Fetch back in 2019. It wasn't the case with that other coin back in 2017. That was a new narrative that hadn't caught on yet. That was a new narrative that hadn't caught on yet, and that could be risky because you don't really have no precedent, set for that narrative. So you want to pick a narrative that isn't too crazy new. You want to pick a narrative that actually has some tried and true past history of being successful, right? So which is why I want to talk about gaming, the gaming narrative. I think gaming as a narrative play is going to be successful in this bull market. If you ask anybody, if you listen to anybody talk about gaming, everybody's getting into the gaming sector in crypto. It has been successful in the past. In the last bull run, it was one of the successful narratives. It wasn't the most successful, but it showed signs of being a successful narrative. It wasn't like the meme coins and the NFTs, but there were some gaming projects that were wildly successful in the last bear market, and I believe. And it's not just me. A lot of other crypto analysts have believed that the gaming narrative is going to be a successful one this bull market. So that brings me to the coin that I want to mention. The second coin on this channel is GameSwift. GSwift is the ticker. GSwift. All right. GameSwift is a gaming platform. All right. It's a gaming studio actually. So they're making their own games. They're developing their own games, right? It's in the gaming narrative, right? It's a low cap crypto. I think it's around 3 to 4 million market cap. I mean, come on, guys. Like I cannot stress the importance of getting into a crypto when it's like a million market cap, 2 million, 3 million, $4 million market cap. Because when the bull market comes and we reach those euphoric highs, these cryptos are going to be in the hundreds of millions or even billions of market cap. Like you don't understand like how crazy it's going to be. I've done this before several times. I've seen this before several times. If you pick the right coin and the right narrative at the right time, which is now the bear market, you can get coins at $1 million market cap and it will be 500 million market cap by the next bull run. We're talking about 500x's here, right? I think this coin, GameSwift, is going to be like 100x or more, to be honest. All right, that's on the low end. I think 100x is on the low end for this coin. All right, that's what I believe. What I think. This is not financial advice, but I am doing the research myself. All right, this is a gaming coin in the gaming sector, gaming narrative, it's a hot narrative for the next bull run. It's a low market cap crypto, right? And people might say, you know what? Okay, it has some games, all right, but it's not being adopted. Right? It's not being adopted by the AAA gaming community. Those are just crypto games, right, bruh? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've said this before. Adoption does not matter in crypto. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Trust me, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is to get people to believe in a narrative for long enough to ride this wave for one cycle. That's all you need. You need people to buy into this narrative for 6 months to a year, right? After the halving, right? And everybody will be like, okay, all right, I think this crypto is going to have these games be adopted by everybody. I think it will be adopted. That's all you need. I think it's a narrative. You don't actually need anybody in the outside world, in the gaming world, to actually start, buying the games, playing the games. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? This is where people lose in crypto. They think their coin has to be adopted. They think the use case of that coin has to be adopted in the real world. It doesn't. All you need to do is have a use case, right? You need to have a compelling use case within a compelling narrative that is hot in that bull market, and you will see, hundreds of X's, thousands of X's. Don't get lost. Like, don't let these people tell you, oh, I don't think you should. Like, do you understand that there are meme coins that go thousands of X's and they don't have any use case? All right, so what happened to the adoption there? Is there any use case? Is there any room for adoption? There is no room for adoption. Nobody's going to use these meme coins. Nobody's going to buy anything with these meme coins. These meme coins don't do anything. They're literally memes. But they go up hundreds of X's, thousands of X's, right? So this, people think, oh, this holier than thou, I would never, get into this coin because it's a meme, or I would never get into this coin because it's not being adopted by anybody. Bruh, that doesn't mean anything. You're just confirming the fact that you don't know what you're doing. You're confirming the fact that you're probably not going to make any money during the bull market, right? It doesn't matter, right? So, yeah, they have games. They have what looks like to be quality games, right? If anybody actually plays them or not, doesn't really matter, okay? What matters is they are quality crypto, low market cap, and they're actually backed by Solana. If you go look on their team and their investors, it's on the Polygon blockchain. What else? I mean, bro, it's 100x at least, in my opinion. Sitting at a $3 million market cap, $4 million market cap, is 100x at least, in my opinion. Being in the gaming narrative, being that gaming narrative is gonna be like, a really hot narrative for the next bull market. Yeah, this is 100x at least for me. And I think that, when you guys look back at my channel at the end of the bull, let's say after the bull run, let's say 2026, you look back at my channel, you're gonna be like, man, all of the coins that he mentioned went up crazy. You're gonna be like, all the coins that he mentioned had X's. Trust me, Zen Crypto, the 1000x minimum, in my opinion. The GameSwift, GSwift is 100x at least, in my opinion. And I'm gonna be mentioning more coins on the channel, guys. Stay locked in. It's Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Take care, guys. I'm out.